to you guys with an organizational video that's like how to adult style. I feel like getting into like your early 20s is that really awkward stage where you can still kind of get away with some of the stuff we did as teenagers, but there is a higher responsibility level. So I've got 6 organizational hacks for you guys today / tips that are just going to help you kind of get your shit together, for lack of a better word. And these are all things that you can pretty much adapt to any age, whether you are in your early 20s, late 20s, early 30s, late teens, whatever it is, you could pretty much adapt all 6 of these hacks to your life. So without further ado, let's figure out how the hell to adult. So hack number 1, and this is one that has helped me immensely, especially over the last little bit, is to get a notebook. Now this doesn't have to be any specific kind of notebook. You could literally run out to the dollar store and just grab something that's got lined pages in it. You could DIY a notebook, you could get fancy with it. Even if you don't do anything else in this video, just having one solid notebook that you use for your everyday life will literally change everything. It changes the whole game. Keep it nearby, keep it by your bedside, keep it in your desk, keep it in a backpack or in your purse, and use it to write down literally everything. Passwords that you need to remember, numbers that you need to call back, reminders, to-do lists, grocery lists, everything. Write the date at the top of each page so that you know what date it was you made those notes, and then just fill out your thoughts, your ideas, just little things throughout the day where you're like, oh, I need to remember that, or to download a certain song. Having a notebook is so key. Even if you don't do anything else in this video, this will save your life. So hack number 2 is to get a calendar or an agenda. If you're not an agenda person, or you feel like you don't really need an agenda for your day-to-day living, then definitely get like a wall calendar. I personally love the dry erase calendar, so I picked one of those up from Walmart recently, and I will write down my entire work schedule for the whole month ahead so I can look at everything as a whole. Being able to write down, you know, what days you work, what days you're gonna work out, when you have doctor's appointments, when you have hair appointments, anything like that. Having it displayed right in front of you on a calendar is just so easy and organized. Or better yet, get an agenda. I actually live by my agenda. I would just be so flustered if I didn't have it written right in front of me. Most agendas have the calendar form, and then you flip the page and then it gives you like actual blocks where you can write down day to day what you're gonna do. And this is also really good in terms of getting like healthy and fit and stuff like that. You can plan out your workouts, you can plan out your meal preps, you can do all of that stuff on calendars or in agendas. And again, if you're not somebody that wants to carry any of these things around, then you can always use the agenda in your phone. You can even use these things to make like 6-month plans or goals, or you know what I mean, like checking in on your New Year's resolutions that we've all completely ditched. And hack number 3, I know I've already talked about this multiple times now, but utilize your phone. Something that you always are going to have on you is your phone. Nobody can see what you're putting in your calendars and your notes or anything like that. Make one solid folder on your phone and put in there like your banking app, your cell phone app, your calendar app, your notes, voice memos, anything like that, any sort of apps that you can use, like your FitnessPal, your running track. Put it all into one folder so that it's easily organized and ready for you to use. Make sure you're also using your phone to set alarms. Change the labels on your alarms to make you actually want to get out of bed when you need to get out of bed. This is one of the easiest hacks because we do all carry our phones around pretty much everywhere with us. We always have our phones on us. So doing this is one of the easiest tips as well. Even if you don't do anything else in this video, this is another hack that if you do this one, it will change your life. Again, I promise. Hack number 4 is one that I have found to be extremely helpful for me, especially because I am somebody that like I can't deal with like clutter and mess, and it is to get a file folder and put in that file folder receipts that you need to keep for things. Put in that file folder like things about your pet. Like I like to put Bentley's vet papers in there. I like to put my tax papers in there. Any sort of mail or any sort of banking that I get from in the mail, I put those in there. Slips, receipts, anything. It's really good, especially getting into this age, to have a file folder to keep all of these important papers in, because I mean, I know growing up my parents always just did that for me. So now that I'm living on my own and I get these things to me, I'm like, what do I do with all of these papers? Like I don't want to just toss them somewhere. So I swear it's actually so handy to do this tip. And it took me like 2 years of my parents trying to like badger me to get one, being like, get a file folder, keep your receipts. I ended up actually caving in and getting the file folder, and it's actually so helpful. So that is a huge tip in terms of adulting, is getting a file folder. Hack number 5, and this is another really important one, again, moving into kind of like getting jobs or careers or anything like that, and it is to make yourself a budget. Sit down, ask yourself, what are the expenses that you have every single month, whether that be rent, your cell phone bill, car, gas, groceries, anything like that, and write all of those down with an estimate of how much each will cost you every single month. Total all of your necessities up, the things that you absolutely have to pay for every single month. Take that and take how much you make in a month and subtract it. So once you see what's left, take that and then organize it in terms of how much you want to put into savings, how much you want to put into recreational, like going to the movies, going out for drinks, going with your friends, shopping, anything like that. And then pick one day, like every 2 weeks, to sit down, take your payments, and then just disperse it. Really organizing your banking and your money and planning ahead for your savings and all of that is so crucial and so smart, and one of the most tedious things to do, but probably one of the most important things to learn at an earlier age, so that we're being smart with our money for further on in life. And then hack number 6 is to declutter. It's actually been proven that keeping your space clean and your atmosphere clean is really, really good in terms of keeping your headspace clean. So pick a day, go through your entire bedroom or your apartment or your house and declutter and get rid of anything that you don't need. A really, really good tip in doing this as well is when you go to grab something and you're like, will I keep this or won't I keep this? Ask yourself if you've used it in the last 6 months. If the answer is no, then try and toss it. If you're still holding on to it a little bit, then ask yourself if you've used it or needed it in the last year. And if the answer is still no, then donate it or get rid of it, because you really, really, really don't need it. Get rid of all the junk that's just kind of sitting in corners and taking up space, and just clear it all out. It will make you feel so much better. And depending on how much stuff you have, this could literally just take one day. Plan a Sunday, blast some tunes, get into some really comfy sweatpants, and just completely declutter and organize and just clear out your entire life. So those were my 6 tips in organizing your life. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you guys think I missed anything or you guys have any tips that you guys want to share, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below. And other than that, I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
Ever since the rain, I've been waking on my own. Left an empty space